Greetings, everybody. Today is Thursday, July 1st, and we're going to play, continuing on our week of patriotic songs, which I really don't like doing, but I feel like once a year I have to hand these songs out, and I don't know why I feel like that, but I feel like that. So let me go put the link on our website. The website is jollyrogerukulele.com. And yeah, that's fine. And we are playing all this week. We're playing patriotic songs. America the Beautiful, Star Spangled Banner. Oh Canada is going to be tomorrow. And it turns out that God Save the Queen and America are the same song. I did not know that, and so we will just update the lyrics on that, and we'll be all set for tomorrow as well. All right, so that should be working. Let me make sure that it's working on the page. And we'll scroll down and clink. All right, and patriotism and peace. Star Spangled Banner. That should be in the headline, huh? And then let me go post this on Twitter. You know, I want people to know how politically correct we are. https://jollyrogerukulele.com and let's let people know. Star Spangled Banner, Star Spangled Banner. Okay, tweet. All right, so we were on Twitter. Close that out. Close this out. And here we go. All right. Hi, everybody. Elizabeth is in. I like the Star Spangled Banner. And she likes it. All right, nice. Okay. I can tell you it's definitely on my not favorite list. But it's okay. It'll be just fine. It'll be lovely. We'll treat it like any other song. And we'll see how we do with it. It's 32 measures and no repeats. Whew, hate those repeats. Sandy's in, 62, bright and sunny with a moderate breeze off Lake Superior. But you'll be in the oven by Saturday, huh? Okay, so take today, enjoy today, and you'll be fine. It feels like it's falling into nightfall out there. The clouds are rolling in over Denver, super thick and dark. I probably should begin to worry if there's going to be a tornado rolling through here at some point. I am optimistic that if there's a tornado coming, they'll let me know on my phone. Vic, sound is good. In Eugene, low 70s. Perfect day up in Eugene, sounds like. Jan, greetings from Lakewood. Thunderstorms today. Yeah, Jan's just west of me here. Michelle in from Rockaway Beach, 66 degrees up there. Sounds perfect. And Ronnie, 86 and sunny in New Mexico. New Mexico finally getting their act together, getting hot and sunny. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, guys, we're going to play through this, and then we're going to go on about our day. It is possible that there'll come a time when you need to play this for one reason or another. And so I want you to have the sheet music. This is certainly not a song we will work on at any great length. It is not hard to play at you guys' level. There's one thing that I think we probably need to talk about, but outside of that, it's pretty straightforward playing, and there's nothing in here you haven't seen a million times. And so let's go through it. I'm not going to sing it, and I'm not going to do the chords. Those of you who have sung this song know how this ever got to be our national anthem is it's completely outside of my ability to understand. It is a song, an old song from England, right? It's not even a new piece of music. He just borrowed this piece of music and changed the words. The words are quite clearly iffy at best, but they are very proud of this little flag of his, and of course there's bombs and all this stuff, and so 90 degrees up in Bozeman. Oh, that's too hot, Vicky. Tell him to turn it down. That's crazy. Probably people in Bozeman don't even have air conditioners. Good to see you, by the way, Vicky. All right, what we are going to work on here is the tough uke. Okay, so grab your 3 into 0. That's always lovely, right? Okay, I went ahead and put the chord in here all 3 times in measure 1 to kind of help build the excitement. Okay. It makes sense, right? You don't have to hit all those zeros if you don't want to. I would for sure hit the first two zeros in measure 1 and all of the zeros in measure 2. So I might do. It's up to you. I think just I put them in all of the notes there. I think just to get a lot of horsepower right up off the bat because we're looking for right. Bar on 4, pinky on 7. Now your chord is an E7. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light? Okay, so the chords are actually fairly complex here. There's a lot going on in them. When you go from C to A minor to E7 to A minor to D to G, everything there makes sense from a mathematics perspective, but it's not really easy, right? And so, oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light? It's a lot going on chord-wise, and I think it's actually easier to play the tough fugue. So when you get to that E7, while this is E7, right? A bar on 4 and your middle finger on 5, the melody note's actually a 7. And so you feel like you're really playing an E chord. So the beginning is, and you can hear it there, and then it immediately goes to 5, and that's where the real E7 is. Okay, grab your A minor and then add a 3. Usually I do that with index and ring, but you can do it with middle and pinky if you want. A regular D chords, 3 strings and rest stroke, and then measure 4 is a G chord. Okay. Then you got a C chord underneath a 7. Got measure 6 has a nice G chord. Okay, and then O2. And then a bunch of C chords here. And I put in dotted eighth notes followed by 16th notes to get it a little bit cooler. If you just play if you just play eighth notes there, you'll be fine. But it should be whose broad stripes and bright stars, right? So I like the arrangement where you kind of hold that note just a little bit and then the next note's kind of fast. So it's, oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming whose broad stripes and bright stars. So that's what I was thinking with the arrangement, is to have those dotted eighth notes followed by 16th notes. It's a little fancier than just, oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light. So just trying to make it a little bit fancier. Let's go from who's broad. Who's broad, and measure 9, you're going to have a repeat of the first 8 measures. Okay, so if you learn the first 8 measures, you're good. Play from there. Stripes and bright stars, the road the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Now, brief aside here. You notice that I'm using the note C, middle C, your low note here, quite a bit already. Okay, it's showing up 3 or 4 times. That's the lowest note on your ukulele, right? There are no notes that way unless you have a low G ukulele, and I don't arrange for low G because I figure low G people, we just need their note. We just need their low G to make it sound cool. It's raining, you guys, like pretty legit out there. So that's one of the notes you're playing. You will notice in measure 17, you're also going to be playing that note. Okay? So if you are thinking about, oh, I'm going to pick a national anthem, I want everybody to sing it in the world, I'm going to include this note and I'm going to include this note, which means that essentially nobody except trained vocalists are going to be able to pull this thing off. I don't know if that would have been my first choice of anthems, right? But it is what we have, and there's a reason why when you're all standing up before the baseball game starts, that you're like, we need to hire a professional to hit that one note because none of us can hit it. Okay, major 16. Let's start with those sevens. 1, 2. Page 2. You got your high G7, 0575. We do it all the time. Strum that. Add your pinky to 7 and 8. Five, 3. G chord. O2. D chord. G chord. D minor on 5, so put your bar on 5, add your ring finger up at 7, and then I just left this naked, right? 8, 7, 5, 3, and then a C chord. And you don't want to linger. Wave. I put quarter notes there. It probably should be an eighth note and a dotted quarter note. Wave, right? So don't linger on that C chord. Or there's another 10. And then back down to your A minor. G7 to finish up. Okay, so it totally works. It's computer finally got started. Hey, Linda, good to see you. Have anybody else had any computer problems? I've had computer problems. I get where Linda's coming from. Linda, we get you, man. All right, let's play the whole thing top to bottom. Again, musicians can sit during the anthem, so don't feel like you're doing something. Those of you who are very, pro-America, don't feel like you're doing something naughty by sitting down and playing this. You're allowed to. Okay, all right. If you're at the baseball game and you have your cap on, you're supposed to stand up and take your cap off. But if you're a musician, you're supposed to get the song right, and they're okay with you sitting down while you play it. Here we go. On the golf courses, sometimes around the 4th of July, they will put American flags on the golf sticks, and it makes everybody mad because when you take the golf flag out of the hole, you got to go set it on the ground to make your putt, and it gets people all upset that this piece of cloth is with a flag design on it is against the ground, is sitting on the ground. So now these days I've noticed they have like this little stand, and you take it out of the hole in the green, walk over, put the flag on the little stand so the flag doesn't touch the ground, and then when you're done you go back and put it up. And I think okay, that's what makes America America, I guess. I don't know if every country is as crazy as we are about that flag, but it's how golf goes. All right, Ronnie's into the arrangement. Let's play it through top to bottom. 1, 2. sing for a minute and then go. Okay. And there we go. All right. All right. So, pretty little song on the ukulele, and there you go. You have your patriotism for today. Do we have time? We got time to do the baritone version. Okay, and I like to do baritone version, obviously, for those of you with ukuleles to see if you know your chords. Baritone players end up having to learn their chords no matter what. So baritone players, we don't spend as much time worrying about you getting your chords together. Yeah, let's give the baritone version a try. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. No, that's still over here. Same thing, everything's exactly the same. Look through the chords, see which chords you know, which ones you don't, and then go through and add in, obviously go through and make sure you write down the chords you don't know and go look them up. Opia mi. Oh, I don't know how to say that. It's actually a sweet melody. It is a sweet melody, right? The melody's fine. And the chord structure on here is complex enough to make it actually a song that's worth playing. So let's give it a try. From the top. Baritones, ukulele players, you're on chords. 1, 2. Yeah, not nearly as hard as I thought it would be. Much, much harder to sing, right? It really is demanding on a vocalist. It's in the same group as Danny Boy. Danny Boy takes the entire fretboard. Over the Rainbow takes the entire fretboard. Star Spangled Banner, entire fretboard to sing it, but the chords and the overall arrangement work out pretty well. So it's not the, and it's interesting because I've been teaching now for 15 or more years, and every year I think I should really write out Star Spangled Banner, and I never could never could get myself enough time to do it because I was thinking, this will take me a lot of time to get it right because people are kind of crazy about this song, and so I got to get it right. And I pulled it up this morning. I wrote it out this morning, and I'm like, that wasn't as bad as I thought. I should have done this 15 years ago. So anyway, I think the arrangement's good, and hopefully that will give you something to mess around with. July 4th is coming. Now, more importantly, tomorrow is Canada Day, right? And we're going to do O Canada. So those of you from the north know I got you covered, and we'll do O Canada for tomorrow, which is another together. A really lovely melody, much more singable too. And I did look up "God Save the Queen." It is, in fact, exactly the same song as "America," and so I will just change the words on "America" or add them on there, and then we'll call "America" "America" / "God Save the Queen" or something like that. And we will have that to play through tomorrow. My country, 'tis of the America of the. I think. Is it? What is it? My country, 'tis of the. Yeah, same thing. I don't remember the words to "God Save the Queen," but well, anyway, I'll update the lyrics so we have both, and then you will be ready for Canada Day and America Day. And I was going to mention, I decided Donna does have Monday off, so I'm gonna take Monday off too. So we will move the Monday concert to Tuesday. So by the time Tuesday rolls around, you'll be so. You'll have long since forgotten all of the patriotism that you had, but we'll play them anyway, just as a reminder. So Monday will change magically on the website to Tuesday, July 6th, and that's when you'll want to have all these songs put together. So that's what I know about patriotism. And let's see who wandered in here. Pele, hey Pele, good to see you. And nice arrangement. Yep, you're welcome, Bruce. Michelle, Nancy. So what we're gonna do next hour is I pulled up Tears in Heaven. I think I told you guys I had to take my main computer into the shop, and so I'm kind of running on fumes with my little secondary computer here. Tears in Heaven, I sort of basically had it done already, and so I do have two Eric Claptons ready to go, so we will probably do Layla tomorrow, and then I will probably do Wonderful Tonight next week. So we'll end up with 3 Eric Claptons. But Tears in Heaven is a really beautiful song, so you ought to come to next half hour and look through that song. It's really, really a nice piece of music, and it gives you a chance to really knuckle down and study an arpeggio. So hopefully you'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and reset the stream, and as you guys know, you can either go over to Jolly Roger, grab the new stream, and come back into YouTube, or if you just go out to my main page there and hit refresh, it'll show you where I'm live with Tears in Heaven. And so I'd love for you to come and take a look at that song. Quite a bit harder than Star Spangled Banner, but definitely probably worth the effort. It's really lovely. And that's what I know. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's raining outside, like for real. In Colorado, when it rains for real, we all have to stop and look out, and we all say things like, "Oh, I love the rain," and then about 15 minutes from now, we'll all be like, "Is it ever going to stop raining?" So, all right, have a wonderful day. If you're not going to come in the next hour, I'll see you tomorrow, and if you are, I will see you in just a few minutes. Hit the thumbs up button if you would, and peace.